What if the real secret to being handsome wasn't your jawline, your gym routine, or even your smile? What if it was something so subtle, so invisible, that most guys never notice it, but women feel it instantly? Science shows that true attractiveness isn't just skin deep. In fact, your habits, the tiny unconscious choices you make every day, are silently sculpting how people see you and how powerfully they're drawn to you. And today you're about to discover 7 of those habits. Habits that don't just make you look better, they make you radiate presence, confidence, and quiet magnetism without saying a word. Stick around, because number 4 might completely rewire how you carry yourself forever. Let's be real. Society tells us that handsome is about genetics. A chiseled face, perfect hair, designer clothes. But walk into any crowded room and you will notice something strange. The most captivating guy isn't he always the best looking. Sometimes it's the quiet one in the corner, calm, present, with this unshakable aura that makes everyone lean in when he speaks. Why? Because real attractiveness isn't just visual, it's psychological. It's how you occupy space, how you make others feel, and neuroscience proves it. Your brain responds more to behavioral cues than facial symmetry. We've been sold a lie that you need to perform handsomeness. But the truth? The most magnetic men aren't trying to impress. They've stumbled into habits so natural, so effortless, that they radiate quiet authority without even knowing it. And these habits aren't about looks. They're about energy, presence, emotional control. You've probably done some of them without realizing began, but if you're missing even one, you're leaking charisma. Over the next few minutes, we'll peel back the layers of what actually makes someone irresistibly handsome. Not to the camera, but to the human nervous system. Because once you see these 7 habits, you'll never look at confidence or yourself the same way again. Habit number 1, you hold eye contact, just 0.5 seconds longer. Most people break eye contact out of nervousness, but handsome men, they linger just long enough to signal calm dominance. Studies show this tiny delay activates trust centers in the brain. You're not staring, you're anchoring. Habit number 2, you speak slower than you think you should. Speed, anxiety, slowness, and control. When you speak deliberately, even if your mind races, you signal emotional stability. It's not about what you say, it's the pace that whispers, "I've got this." Habit number 3, you don't fill silence. Awkward pauses. Most guys panic and chatter, but the quietly handsome embrace silence like a weapon. They know silence builds tension, and tension builds attraction. Your brain interprets that calm stillness as strength. Habit number 4, you touch your face. Less. Yes, really. Fidgeting, rubbing your chin, scratching your neck, screams subconscious insecurity. Men perceived as handsome rarely do it. Their hands stay still because their nervous system isn't screaming for reassurance. Habit number 5, you stand like you own the floor. Not with arrogance, with groundedness. Feet shoulder width, shoulders relaxed, not hunched. This low-power posture isn't about dominance, it's about presence, and presence is the ultimate aphrodisiac. Habit number 6, you listen like every word matters. Not just waiting to talk, actually listening, leaning in slightly, nodding at the right moments. This triggers mirror neurons in the other person. They feel seen, and they associate that warmth with you. Habit number 7, you don't chase validation. This is the silent killer of handsomeness. Needing likes, approval, or constant feedback drains your aura. But when you operate from inner certainty, when your worth isn't tee up for debate, you emit a frequency people can ignore. It's not confidence they see, no, it's peace. And peace is rare, and rare is magnetic. Here's the dark truth nobody wants to admit. You're not becoming handsome, you're uncovering it. Every one of these habits isn't something you add, it's something you stop doing. The fidgeting, the rushing, the neediness, the mental noise. Because deep down, handsomeness isn't manufactured. It's revealed when you strip away the insecurity. And here's the twist. The world rewards this not because it's fair, but because it's predictable. Your brain is wired to trust calmness, to follow stillness, to be drawn to those who don't seek attention, because in our chaotic world, emotional steadiness feels like safety. And safety, that's the most primal form of attraction. So while everyone's chasing filters, angles, and gym gains, the truly handsome are mastering the invisible arts of nervous system regulation. They're not trying to be seen, they're just there, fully, calmly, unshakably. And that's what makes people lean in and never look away. So, what now? You don't need to overhaul your life. Start with one habit, just one. Try holding eye contact half a second longer tomorrow, or let one silence sit without filling it. Notice how people respond. These aren't tricks, they're reminders of who you already are beneath the noise. Because true handsomeness isn't about looking good in a photo. It's about making someone feel calm in your presence, seen, safe, intrigued. And that's available to anyone. Regardless of height, hairline, or genetics, your face might open the door, but your energy decides whether they stay. So ask yourself, when you walk into a room, do people feel lighter or more tense? Because that's the real measure of your magnetism. And if you've resonated with even one of these 7 habits, do this. Pause, breathe, and choose one to embody this week. Then come back and tell me in the comments, which habit surprised you the most? Which one felt hardest or most natural? Because this isn't just about looking handsome. It's about becoming the kind of man people remember, not for how you looked, but for how you made them feel. And that changes everything. So what version of you will show up tomorrow?